The fact that everything is just gone is very, very heartbreaking.
I was breathing, couldn't barely breathe. I was scared.
Screaming and crying, trying to help as much as he could.
Yeah, telling your loved ones goodbye through a screen isn't ideal, but it's better than nothing at
all. So I'm just working out, doing shoulder press.
It sounds like trick-or-treating is still on. It's just gonna look a little different than past years.
Elisha.
Slush or snow.
I've been through some karate training.
Using us as mascots is not acceptable.
My heart can't take watching it anymore.
It's been the greatest thing since lipstick, as far as I'm concerned.
You can hear him coming as he patrols the hallways,
Good day.
looking for ways to help.
Watching you.
Master Sergeant James White is Central Junior High's resource officer.
Walk around the halls, be visible, be open for the kids.
But he fills a much bigger role than that.
And I wanted to be that positive role model, that positive impact on their life.
So in addition to keeping kids safe, he also comes in hours before his shift to donate his time.
Come see me. Come see me before school. Come see me at your lunch hour, and I'll help you.
It all started when Sergeant White noticed this student wasn't at basketball practice.
He was ineligible. And I asked him why he was ineligible, and he said he was struggling with some classes.
That's when Sergeant White offered to tutor him.
I'm far removed from junior high math.
Sergeant White said he needed to refresh his math skills, but he didn't let that stop him from helping the student.
And told him, I said, you have to stay on top of this.
But with some patience and hard work,
he's eligible and he's back playing basketball.
And Sergeant White says he wants all students to come to him if they need some extra help.
The police officers are there for them and not to be afraid of them.
Erin, KOCO 5 News. Under the surface, behind reflective goggles, you'll find Aiden Hayes.
I started and slowly got into swimming.
Except there's nothing slow about him. In fact, he's an Olympic team hopeful.
Olympic trials is everyone's opportunity to qualify for their Olympic Games.
Aiden says he got into swimming at age 11.
I started sports young, played baseball from 5 to 10 years old. As time went on, took it a little bit more seriously.
And by serious, he means swimming for both Norman North High School and the USA Team Sooner Swim Club.
It's a really big deal and a whole lot of fun.
He swims multiple times a day for hours at a time.
So I kind of have to roll with it.
But don't let his humbleness fool you. Making it to the trials is something not many Oklahoma swimmers have done.
Probably 20 or less in the past 20, 30 years.
And he's not just qualified in one event.
The 50 free, 100 fly, and 200 fly.
Not only is he hoping things go, well, swimmingly, but he also wants to leave quite the splash for what other Oklahoma swimmers can accomplish.
You can find something you really have a passion about, put a lot of time and energy into, but still have fun doing it. Everybody's got an opportunity.
Aiden has signed to swim with North Carolina State next year and will compete in the trials in June. On the road to Tokyo Olympics, I'm Erin.
You are all safe.
That all happened a year ago today. Since then, we've gone through mask mandates and stay-at-home orders. But I spoke with one man who was there that night to see how his life has been since.
That this game has been postponed.
It's definitely surreal. It's a moment that I've definitely thought about.
Andy Billimick says even a year later, the chaos that happened at the Chesapeake Arena feels like a dream.
Now it was also over the top.
Andy and his fiance, both OBU students, were one of the first to leave the arena.
We need to like be ready to go. I just feel like something's about to happen.
People didn't know
like how you caught the virus.
Mayor David Holt tells us the virus was just so new. Everyone was so scared that night.
That night, one person in the whole city having COVID-19, made it feel like the world was falling apart.
And for Andy, it felt that way when he was told he couldn't return to campus to collect his things.
Because I was like too close, but like now in hindsight, it's like I was hundreds of feet away, so we were fine.
He says he never got COVID, but he understands the extreme caution.
It's just an interesting look into how far we've actually come.
Erin, KOCO 5 News.